All right, it is game day. What's up, everybody? Pat here. Thank you so much for joining me on Friday Funday, where we're going to spin the wheel. We got the wheel ready for us. We got some fun things going on. As you can see there, we're also going to do a giveaway. What are we giving away today? We're giving away 3 copies of my book, Superfans. Yes, Superfans. I'm a super fan of you for showing up today and for hanging out. We're going to play some games. We're going to answer some questions. We're going to tell some stories, probably. We're just going to overall have a good time and decompress after a good long week of really in-depth topics. Thank you if you've joined me in the earlier videos this week. We went pretty heavy on a few things, and we also had a special guest on, John Lee Dumas, the other day, which was super fun to hang out with him with regards to his new book, The Common Path to Uncommon Success. So anyway, super stoked about this. Let's get the show started. Let's just play the intro.
This is the income stream to help you achieve your dream, all while we keep it clean. This is the income stream. It's the kind of show where you can come and go, but then you leave inspired with no fee required. The income stream with Pat Flynn.
I love game day because we just get to have some fun and give away some prizes. What are we giving away today? We are giving away, like I said, 3 copies of my book, Superfans. How do you win the giveaway? Well, you got to hang out for a little bit. When we hit this on the wheel, when we hit that on the wheel, we're going to add 3 names at a time to a list. And that list will be what we use to put into the wheel of names, which is a random name picker, which we will do at the end. Also, we're going to select the next word of the week. I did pretty good. I had the word stern last week, which was actually quite an easy one to do. We've had harder ones for sure, but the secret word of the week this past week was stern, and I was able to include it into every single stream this past week, so I don't have to play Watch Your Mouth today. Sometimes it's a little embarrassing, especially when people come in brand new. They see this weird guy with some thing in his mouth trying to say some words and having the chat guess. So we don't have to play that today. We're going to choose another secret word to finish off the final 2 weeks here of the income stream before we hit the 365-day mark. That day is going to be a lot of fun. We're going to go stream for 365 minutes, and there's going to be some special guests, special prizes, and things like that to cap off the show. And then after that, we're probably going to go weekly. So we're almost at that year mark. I can't imagine what it's going to be like to not wake up and have to do the income stream every single day. I'm both sad about that, but I'm also really excited because that's going to open up more time to do more pre-recorded videos. It's going to help grow the channel even more too. So yay, there we go. Thank you so much. Did you know it's Pokemon's 25th birthday today? Tomorrow's Pokemon Day, actually, February 27th. And there is a lot of things going on. So yes, absolutely. I'm definitely in the know about that. But today, let's have some fun. Let's spin the wheel. Let's get the show started. Here we go. What are we going to get? Big money, no whammies? No whammies? Okay, I like it. Playing some brand standing to start off the show. So for those of you who don't know, this is our favorite game here on the channel. It's called Brand Standing, and Brand Standing is a game that we could play that allows us to have some fun and get a little bit creative. Any sort of notable answers, I'm going to shout out many of you, but any notable answers that I just, again, at my discretion, choose, I will add to the list that we're going to be using for the giveaway. So again, welcome in everybody. We got Carlos, Stephanie, Makeup by Antonica. We got EJ, Carlos Tacos, Joseph Squillini, and Queen Bee, Tina, CV, and Elton. So many friends here with us today. Autry, welcome in. So let's play. Let's play. How do you play? I'm going to put a demographic card along with an industry card. We put them together, and then we make a business name. That's it. And you can guess as many times as you like, but you got to try to be creative because that's how you stand out. So let's go. What would you name an ice cream parlor for unrealistic Olympic hopefuls? Oh, that's kind of sad, actually. An ice cream parlor for unrealistic Olympic hopefuls. What's up to Dylan Smith? Good to see you. Carthy, welcome in. We're playing a game called Brand Standing, so you'll have to come up with a business name for this. Again, this is a game that we play called Brand Standing. Joel, what's up? Welcome in. And I want you to determine what your name for an ice cream parlor for unrealistic hopefuls would be. So let's see how creative you can be and how long it takes the camera to focus. So for me, I'm thinking of like, second place ice cream, frozen dreams. Martin, high five for you, my friend. I'm going to put that in there, and that's the first one that caught my attention. Martin Hewlett, I saw your thank yous about putting you and mentioning you on the podcast not too long ago. You're welcome, my friend. Well deserved. We got Scoops for Hoops. Not bad. Unreal Scoops. Frozen Legs. No Ring Ice Creams. Satwick. I dig that one. I'm going to put you on the list as well. We got Satwick. What is this list? This list is the where I'm going to draw names from later for winning a copy of my book, Superfans. Scoop Dreams. Rocky Road Ahead. Karen. This is actually sad. This is a sad topic. Karen, I'm going to put you on the list. Karen Monet. Second place Scoop. Frozen Dreams. We already had that. Melted Dreams. 31 Rings. No Gold Scoops. We got Gold Medal Ice Cream. The Winning Scoop. 5 Rings. Sad Scoops. We got No Scoop for You. Kevin, very nice Seinfeld reference there. I'm going to put you on the list too. This just makes my day. Just seeing how creative you guys are. Kevin Crow. No scoop for you. Losers Scoops. That's not cool. That's not cool. But I get it. Over Ives Screamer. Dreams of Cream. Not Nice Ice Cream. Let's see. We got the Golden Cone. Cone of Shame. Rocky Roads. Never Give Up Parlor. There you go, Tina. That's what I'm talking about. Bringing that positivity into the space, Tina. I'm going to give you some props on there. I'm going to put you on the list too. So that's 5 names on the list who caught my attention. Let's see if there's any more. Second Licks. We got Silver Scoops. We got Soup Nazi, right? Somebody said no scoop for you. That's kind of sad though, that like you come in and they're like, sorry, you can't have any ice cream. Now I want ice cream, says Michael. Sorry about that. That was good. Flavor of Hope ice cream shop. Very nice, Derek. I like that. Again, a positive spin on it. Derek, I'm going to put you on the list too. I'm feeling very generous today. But Derek Livingston. Okay, so we have how many names? We got 6 names on the list so far. And again, this is the list that we're going to draw from at the end when we use the wheel of names to select the winners. Again, we're giving away 3 copies of my book, Superfans. Yes, I'm wearing a shirt that has the same cover of my book. Somebody gifted this to me. A superfan actually made this for me, which is pretty cool. So there we go. Let's spin the wheel again. That was a nice warm up here, but let's get the party started. All right, big money, no whammies. That was a good card. I like that. We got story time. Okay, so the way story time works is I always encourage everybody to tell more stories. Stories are more relatable. Stories are something that's memorable, and it's always a great skill that we can get better at. And you can practice, guess what, with anybody. So I want you to crowdsource. I need you to crowdsource some different ideas. You can spam the chat a little bit, nice and easy though, with any ideas you might have about stories that I can pull out from my own archive, and I can shape it into some sort of lesson or just tell the story, and we can have some fun. I like it because oftentimes you pull from the vault that I didn't even know was there. And this is the cool thing about these games. Sometimes they make you think in different ways that perhaps you haven't thought about in a while. So I'm going to look for any ideas. Superfan story, not from the book. Okay. CV says Superfan story, not from the book. All right, so here we go. So actually, this relates to Superfans because I actually had a presentation that was created about how to turn your casual audience into raving fans. That was actually the original origin story of what eventually became the book. And I remember presenting on stage at Social Media Marketing World. This was in San Diego in 2018. I was asked to do the closing keynote of the entire presentation, or the entire event, a 3-day event here in San Diego at the convention center. And 5,000 people in the audience, and getting really, really nervous, being very, very scared. But then something funny happened. I get up on stage, and this is before the actual event starts. I love to, when I speak, to go into the crowd and meet people and say hello. It makes me feel more comfortable getting to know the audience a little bit better. And I think it makes them feel very impressed that a person who's often very nervous or backstage or preparing is just there interacting with the audience. And so I'm going and I'm interacting with the audience, the front row, I'm shaking hands, and I'm going around, and all of a sudden I see a group of people, like 8 to 9 people. 3 of them are holding signs. One of them has a P, the other one has an A, the other one has a T. They all have these jumbo versions of my head on like a little popsicle stick, but it's like huge. And it's like this giant version of my head. It's the scariest thing I've ever seen. You ever seen those? They're like giant jumbo heads, and they're just 2D, but they look like the face. And that was of me. And these guys were freaking out that I was coming by and shaking hands. And I had no idea who these people were. And I got to shake their hands and meet them. And, you know, they took the sign off and the faces off. And they eventually just told me that they were a group of people from Germany who actually came over to come and watch me on stage and be a part of the event. And they had these things prepared. And it was super cool to see that there were fans on the other side of the world who I didn't even know existed, which was pretty cool. The cool thing about this particular conference was that I've been to this conference every single year as an attendee. And here I was doing the closing keynote. And the other cool thing about this was my dad was in the audience, and he had a really good time. And he came up to me afterwards and he said he was really proud of me, which was really cool because he doesn't usually get emotional or expressive in that way. I always know that he loves me, but he doesn't necessarily express it all the time. And he was super impressed with how I was able to manage that crowd and make it happen. So that was a really fun moment. But there are some crazy fans all over the world who find me from my podcast or my YouTube channel, and it's just really cool to meet them in person. So that's my super fan story. And I guess the big lesson there is you might not know when you put yourself out there, when you put content out on YouTube or a podcast or a blog, that you might even have an impact on people who you never even meet, and that you need to keep going because those people do exist and they need to find you, but they won't find you if you just kind of shell up or have that fear get in the way. So there we go. Hope that was a good story. And thank you for pulling that out, CV. That is something that I cherish as a memory, and I don't often get prompted to think about that. So thank you so much. Let's spin the wheel. Let's go. My dad is the same, says Tina. That was fun. All right, we got questions. Okay, so we're going to go for 3, 4, 5. No, we're going to go for 5 minutes. We're going to go for 5 minutes. And for 5 minutes straight, I'm going to hit a timer as soon as the first question pops in. If you have a question for me, it could literally be about anything except my credit card number, address, or phone number, or social security. And I'll answer it. And I'm going to try to answer as many as possible. If somebody wants to keep track of how many I answer, that would be great. I think, Stephanie, you might be in the house and you often do this for me anyway. But I would love to answer your question. So if you have a question, pop in the word question on all caps, followed by your question. I'm going to try to go as fast as I can with any of this, right? So, cool. Let's wait for some questions. Just got home from work, overseeing teenagers getting TDAPs today. Getting some shots. Shot. Not those kinds of shots. All right. Oh, thank you, Grandma Goody Bible Stories. Good morning. Yes, good morning. Okay, here we go. Questions coming in. All right, here is the first question. I'm going to put the timer on, and this first question comes in from, where did that question come in from? From Grandma Goody. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go. All right, question. What do you like to use Procreate to do? What do you like to use Procreate to do? My kids and I, we draw on it all the time, and we just kind of have fun and do sketches. I love using the mirror effect where I can draw on one side and it makes the same exact thing on the other side, and you can create some really cool things. And it's very meditative to me because then you can come in and fill it in with different colors, almost like those coloring books that you can get for adults. And we often just do it for that reason and that reason alone, which is pretty cool. Queen Bee says, how was your anniversary? It was amazing. We had afternoon tea, very English style tea with some scones and things like that. And we had a very nice dinner, and the kids served us a little bit. And then we invited them to come sit with us. So that was a really good time. And unfortunately, we didn't get to go out or hang out in different cool places like we always do, but we still had a great time and very grateful for that. What is your number one teaching live tip? Engage with the audience and have them be able to participate with you. It's one thing for like a lecture where there's a professor or a teacher who's like hanging out and presenting something. But anytime you can get people to even if you're not mentioning people's names, Dustin, I know you help a lot of teachers. And if you can at all get people to have participation, to almost even be a part of the process. This was something that I did on stage in 2013 in Las Vegas, where I was telling some stories about a study based on chocolates and based on free chocolates versus charging a penny for chocolates, even though, I'm not going to get into it. But in fact, I was able to then get a hand on some chocolates that I gave away to everybody in the audience before the presentation to make them feel like they were a part of it. So teaching live online, I think that you can do some things to make people feel like they're a part of the process, like polls and other things like that. I think those are really, really key to keep people interested as you go along. And when they're a part of the process and you have a lesson, it's more memorable. Satwick says, what do you think about having a mentor? I think it's one of the most important things that you can have, whether it's an actual mentor, whether you pay for them or they're kind of taking you under their wing, or you actually just virtually imagine that a person on the internet who is where you want to be is your mentor. You can follow them. You can take their example. You can read their books. You can study them and hopefully get some inspiration for how you can do what you do. How old is your beard? My beard is, wow, it's literally a year old. Happy birthday, beard. Happy birthday, beard. It's basically a year old as of now. But I remember it being very itchy a year ago, and now it's a little bit longer. EJ, have you watched any more Seinfeld episodes lately? I have not. Tina says, favorite memory from when you were a kid. My favorite memory from when I was a kid was going to, actually, it was at Mohican Park in Connecticut. I often would go with nothing other than just me and my parents. And what I would do is I would go into the soil next to the water by this lake. There was a lake there, and I'd find some old fishing line. I'd find some old rusty fish hooks that were just kind of left there. And then I would dig in the dirt more toward the forest, and I'd find some worms. And then I'd just throw in the line in the water, and I'd catch bluegills literally all day long. And I remember specifically there was one time where I did that, and there was this couple, an old couple there fishing for trout, and they saw me like as a little kid. I was probably 5 years old, scrambling around, putting this thing together, putting this fishing line on a stick. And then I actually caught fish like immediately. And this couple there that was fishing all day had caught nothing. And they were just like, how did you do that? And we just had a fun time that day. I remember that. Question, did you just start streaming recently? We are 348 days into live streaming. So recently, within the last 1,000 years, yeah. But yeah, pretty not recently, being this almost now a year doing this straight. Joel says, what part of the wheel did you not want it to land on? I love all parts of the wheel, honestly. I think that it would be interesting. I think that's a good thought, Joel. Maybe on day 365, we can have like a watch your mouth on the wheel or something that I don't want to do. I think that would be really fun. Question, how was your anniversary? Oh, it's good. How is Channel Jumpstart going? I'm just getting into it. We haven't really scratched the surface with it yet just because we've been really busy in the house, but Channel Jumpstart with Daryl Eves is proving to be something that would really, really be helpful for both my son and my YouTube channel. Derek, biggest inspiration of your life? Definitely my wife, April. I know maybe some of you are like, oh, that's kind of a cop-out answer, but no, it's true. She sacrifices so much to just focus on what it is that she's decided to focus on, which is the kids, stay-at-home mom, not on Twitter, not on Facebook, not doing it for anything other than to benefit the kids and help me and support me. If it weren't for her, I wouldn't be here doing this live stream. If it weren't for her, I wouldn't have my business and we wouldn't be where we're at today. So definitely April is my inspiration because she has probably the most patience than anybody in the world. Joe Mobley says, famous person you really want to meet but haven't yet, Elon Musk. 100%. Let's see. Question from Joseph. I'm struggling with getting off the ground in my business. How did you deal with the stress of a slow start? Understanding that it is going just to be a slow start, but also having a little bit of fun. Now it's a timer. This is the last question. I'll answer EJ's question after this as well because I want to answer that question. Being patient. It's almost like, okay, so Gary Vaynerchuk talked about this once and it was really key for me to understand how to move forward. Macro patience, micro hustle. Macro patience, micro hustle. And by micro hustle, I don't mean like for one day, stay up for 24 hours straight and get stuff done. But I mean like really know what your next task is, really know what the next milestone in that bigger goal that you have is, and then do anything you can to get there. Learn just about that. Ask questions, not feeling embarrassed to ask questions, and really push yourself toward that next milestone. And so that way, although it's a slow start overall in the grand scheme of things, you're actually moving quickly into that next thing. And that's the little micro moment that you can focus on. And that was really helpful for me. And then when you get there, celebrating, because I think even though it's a slow start, celebrating your first 100 subscribers, for example, is a really big deal. And understanding that those are real people there on the other end that you can help. And then finally, if you're starting out and you're doing something like freelancing or something, don't worry about getting the website up. Don't worry about all that stuff. Help one person get one result. And that's going to teach you so much and help you get out there more, learn what works, learn what doesn't faster, and all that good stuff. Finally, question from EJ, how is your gardening going? Gardening is going really, really well. Unfortunately, however, that we have a pest And I have been struggling because every morning I go into the garden and see a lot of the garden is now missing. The onions are cut in half. The cucumbers are chewed through, and the leaves are gone on a lot of the plants. And so I was asking around, and I heard a lot of people that it was probably rabbits and bunnies. So I put a little barrier up, and yet I woke up again the next morning. Still, more of my garden was gone. So here's what I did last night. I put a camera. We have a Samsung camera that is accessible through my phone and whatnot with motion sensor on it. And I put it in the garden last night at midnight before going to bed because I was just like, I have to see who this culprit is and I have to understand what's going on. I wake up this morning. I see that in the early mid part of the morning, 3 a.m., there was motion in the garden. I check it and I look, and I'll show you because I have a picture. I don't know if you can see that. Whoa, dude. Remy getting some food for his cuisine from Ratatouille. We have a rat problem. So it didn't matter that I had a barrier going 3 feet high on all sides because those guys can climb. So, yeah, Remy. Thank you, Remy. Anyway, let's spin the wheel. I think that was a record, Stephanie. 15 questions with EJs after the buzzer. Yay, brand standing. All right, we got another one ready for you. This game is so much fun. Again, brand standing. Big shout out to the founders of brand standing who sent me this game and then disappeared off the face of the earth. I have no idea what they're up to. This game doesn't even exist anywhere else, but we're playing it here on the stream, and it's really fun. So yes, let's see who can get some good answers. Again, like I said, I'm going to select many answers to show on the screen, but only a few I will then bring to, put on the list, right? Okay. Ready? Here we go. A coffee shop for people who are always running late. Coffee shop for people who are always running late. So, what would you name your coffee shop? For people who are always running late. What you got? Can I request a custom BS? Sure, Dustin. We can crowdsource that for you. We can have some fun with that. So let's do this one, and then we'll do one for Dustin, and then we'll add some names to the list as we go. That one, Fat Rat. Yes. Late in latte. Fast drinks. So Michael Short, you were first, so I'm going to put you on here. Well done, Michael Short. And then here's the names of the people who are on the list right now. So there's a pretty good chance of winning so far. There's not very many names on the list. So let's see. Fast drinks, ready to go espresso. Isn't that all coffee shops who are always running late? Yes, that's true, right? Last stop coffee, the last cup, late latte, coffee on the run. There's probably a place like that, right? Ariel, nice. Ariel Anderson. All right. We got run a latte, lazy bean coffee. Lazy bean. I feel like they're just poured in my mouth, says Peasant Uprising. Lazy bean, that's good, Bill. Cup of slow, John. Well done, I like that. That has a nice ring to it. Cup of slow. Although you would want cup of fast, wouldn't you? Quick grounds, says Shonda. The slow express lane. TikTok coffee shop. TikTok coffee shop. I like the thought of that. TikTok coffee shop. Oops, cup of slow, says John. I keep adding the actual answer here. John Pullum, and then the artist's Haven. Very nice. We got late latte, slow brew, belated espresso, better latte than never. Aaron, high five to you for that one. I like that one. Aaron Murphy. I love this game. It's so much fun. Let's see. Go Espresso, Sloth Coffee, Late Night Coffee, Late Day Coffee, Cafe Ono, Get Set Go Gulp, Java on the Run, Latte A Go Go, Coffee Stop, Better Latte Than Never, Slow Drip, Quickie Coffee. Just Quickie Coffee. Too Late Cafe, Espresso A Go Go, Caffeine A Go Go, Last Minute Latte, Coffee Slow, Hurry Up and Caffeinate. That's good, Joseph. I like that one. I'm going to put you on the list. Joseph Squillini. Hurry up and caffeinate. That's actually a really good one. I like that one. Delayed decaf. Step behind coffee house. I woke up late. Did you woke up late, or is that your answer? Not so espresso, says Joel. Not so espresso. Not so espresso. Joel, I like the way that sounds. I like the way that sounds. Joel Eisinger. Cool. We'll add a couple more. Held up espresso, slow and steady cafe. We got coffee, just in time coffee. Ooh, Uncle Bill. I like where you're going with that. That's a very Pat Flynn thing to say. Bill, Uncle Bill. And let's add one more. Back to the Future coffee. Let's see. I woke up latte. All right, that'll be good for now. That'll be good for now. Okay, well done. So here are the names on the list so far. Good number of people who are going to win a chance to, or who have won a chance, excuse me, to win a copy of my book. Dun, 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 dun. Super fans. Okay, let's do another one. Dustin, where are you at? You said you wanted to do a custom one. Maybe this one will help you and your brand, actually, which is pretty cool. So let's see if I can find it. You can pop it in the chat now. It's a little bit of a delay, so don't worry, we'll get it. So the cool thing is that when there are many, many people in a room, you can do some fun things together. And we can come up with some strategies for fun games like this, or we can help a person out. Dustin is somebody who I have interviewed on the podcast before. A teaching website for non-teachers. A teaching website for non-teachers. Okay, so let's all try that one together. What would you name a teaching website for non-teachers? So not teachers like in school, but any one of us, for example, who could potentially teach something, right? So teaching website for non-teachers. It already makes me think of like Teachable, obviously, teachable.com, which is a company I advise. A teaching website for non-teachers. Successful students. And the benefit probably being toward the teacher, having them build a business, the business of teaching. That could be interesting. Let's see. We got No Degree Education. No Degree Education. Lay Teacher Academy. Teaching for Non-Teachers even is a great name, honestly. Teach Anyone, or Anyone Can Teach. That's a good one. Anyone, that reminds me of Ratatouille, right? Anyone can cook, anyone can teach. Amateur instructors, teach and improve. Coachable. Dylan, that's cool. Google, says Tina. School of Life, teach this. Learning Land, learn to teach. Learn to teach, not out of reach. Don't have to teach learning. Teach the teacher. Ooh, teaching the teacher. Stephanie, I like that one. I'm going to put you on the list here. Stephanie Hansen. Very nice. The student becomes the teacher. Live and learn. All is possible. First steps education. Any Joe can teach. Homeschool. Each one teach one. I was leaning toward anyone can teach. That's a nice one. That is a nice one. Who put that up? Anyone can teach? Oh, Uncle Bill said teach anyone. You can teach. That's a good one too. I really like that. Manjaja, I'm going to put you on here because I like that. Manjaja, defer. Cool. I like that we can help No Teach Learning, the coach. Pat is surely going to watch Ratatouille after the stream. Teach a vision, like WandaVision. Nice, Salima. No, because we watched it 2 weeks ago, which is why it was even more funny that it was a rat. I was always thinking it was a bunny or a rabbit getting into the garden. So anyway, Dustin, I hope that's helpful. Teacher's starting to sound not like a real word. Yeah. Teacher. That's actually kind of hard to say. Did you put an answer on the list instead of a name? I probably did. The Artist's Haven. No, I didn't. We're good. The Artist's Haven is in fact the avatar or the person. Cool. So we're good. We're good. Whew. I tend to do that. So anyway, we are halfway through the show, which is really cool. Make sure to stick around because we're going to do a giveaway. We got some good names on the list. We're going to add some more for sure. And we're going to spin the wheel. So let's keep the party going. What's up, Mohammed? Good to see you. A wabbit, yes. Either.io. Sweet. So I like either.io because this website allows us to have some fun and consider different scenarios or options and actually just have a discussion and talk about them. So this is usually pretty fun. And I have to make sure, however, that these things are, in fact, family friendly. I do see one that's popped up already, however. So let's see what we got. So would you rather be team blue or team red? So you can just put blue or red in the chat and then we'll see what your answer is. And we'll have a discussion about this. So would you rather, now obviously I'd rather do none of these. I don't do any of these things. I only do them after I have my coffee in the morning. I don't do it as soon as I wake up. But let's just say you wake up and you have to do one of these things. Which one would you rather do? Would you rather check your email first every morning or check your social networks first every morning? In my opinion, I think I would rather go for social. I'd rather go team red here, and here's why. Because oftentimes email is for when people need something from you and or pitching you something or whatever the case may be, right? However, on social, yes, it can be that as well, but typically the messages are at least truncated or forced to be 140 characters, or if you're on Instagram, typically more positive and those kinds of things. So I think I'd rather go team red here, to be honest. And it also gives me some insight into what's happening in the world right away, because I often use Twitter moments and things like that to see what's happening. But wow, a lot of blue here, actually. Blue, I'm just not a fan of email. I think maybe it's just because I have a history with email. I had once been under the water with 10,000 unread emails. Now, thankfully, since then, I hired a amazing assistant, Jess, who you might have heard on the podcast before, or even have had interaction with before, and she's amazing. We had to initially declare email bankruptcy and then create a system that allows us to get to inbox zero every day, even now, with having getting over 500 emails a day, which is pretty insane. But this is why I think social media would be something I'd be more interested in checking out every morning. I would rather, again, do none, because you want to make sure that you are doing stuff for you first versus answering other people. But anyway, I'm going to click on red, but let's see. There's 1.2 million, 1.3 million votes. Let's see where we stack up. I'm going to go red. Yeah, wow. 72% red. Satwick says, I'm red because no one emails me. And yeah, emails is very overwhelming to me. But again, no real right answer. It's just what we think. So let's find a couple more. I'm going to find another family-friendly one. That was, I think, our first like business-related one, which is really interesting. Let's see here. Whoa. Either.io flipped out. Social media just makes me annoyed or angry. I might have broken the website because it's not loading right now. Sadly, red. Trying to break myself of this. Need my time, like you said, about getting coffee and taking a moment. Email could be in my phone notifications also. Yeah, I've taken all phone notifications off my phone. I no longer ever get notified unless it's a text message, and that's the thing. So I don't know what's happening to either.io, but we must have crashed it because it's not opening up anymore. Websites like either.io. That's strange. Okay, here's one. I don't know if it'll tell us the answer, but actually, no. Screw it. We'll try to go back later. I don't know what's going on with the website, and I don't know if that's going to tell us the answers or not until the end. So anyway, I was primed to pick red for some reason, says CV. I wonder why. Red kind of all over the place today. I don't know why. Oh, here we go. That should help a little bit. I was looking for some blue. I couldn't see blue on the accents in the background. Okay, let's spin the wheel. I broke the internet, yeah. Oh, it's coming up for you? Interesting. Giveaway, that's what I'm talking about. So what I'm going to do is just pick 3 people at random. I'm going to choose their names. I have the whole list of comments. I'm just going to scroll up and down. Wherever the cursor ends up is where we will offer those people a name, a spot on the list. So I'm scrolling. It's stopping at... Cool. Mikelin Padaci. Congratulations. Do you design and print your t-shirts yourself? I don't. I have a couple, actually, but typically no. I know I have a lot of shirts that have sayings and things like that, and value statements and whatnot. But yeah, we have a couple. I have one that says serve first, and I have another one that says own your outcome. So I guess in a way I do, but it's not like a thing I do all the time. They're just mostly for giveaways and stuff. Okay, scrolling down, we got Satwick. What's up, Satwick? Good to see you on the list again. Actually, you're on the list already, so we're good. I'm going to scroll down again, and we got Manos. Manos, welcome in, my friend. How is the book coming? I want to know. Manos, man. And then finally, scrolling up, we got Justin. Justin Starrett. Congratulations, Justin. Cool. We got 3 names now. So actually, how many names we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Let's add one more to make it nice and even. And we got Daniela Baker. Daniela Baker. Again, those are just chosen at random. Very cool. Well done. All right, we're going to choose winners in about 20 minutes. So let's see if we can add some more names on the list. But for now, let's spin the wheel. Let's go. Yay, blank slate. Okay, so this is a fun game that we made up just a couple weeks ago, which will be a lot of fun. So let me get this going. Blank slate. Get it at Target, hashtag not sponsored. But this is a fun game because we can play against each other. So the way this works is I'm going to have a card that has a word and a blank. You fill in the blank. My goal is to come up with an answer that you can't. You guys are playing against me. So I'm going to get my marker. Actually, I have a marker already. So we're going to have a timer for one. Oh my gosh, the rat was still on my phone. That scared me. We're going to have a 1 minute time, or actually we're going to have a 2 minute timer because sometimes there's a little bit of a delay. And we'll chat about this a little bit. And I'm going to hit, so this is blank town. So fill in the blank. And I have to guess something that none of you will guess. So I'm going to get a little, it's not going to be the obvious thing. It's not going to be the obvious thing. So just keep that in mind, okay? Oh, I forgot to get my slate. I need a slate. So blank slate, here's the slate. I'm gonna write on this. As you can see, we've played this game many times as a family. It's super fun, easy for kids, easy for adults. So we're gonna start the timer. You fill in the blank, blank town, and I win if I guess something and none of you get it, and you win collectively if you guess what I guess. And maybe the first person to guess what I guess. I'm not looking at the chat now. Maybe the first person to guess what I guess will be put on the list. So remember, I'm not going to go obvious, so just keep that in mind. So I'm going to guess in just a minute, blank town. I have 2 directions I think I could go. And at the end, if I get an answer that nobody gets, you all have to approve it for me. That's the thing, because I could just choose like, you know, Cheese Town or something, and nobody would like think about that, you know. Actually, there's 3 ways I can go. Oh man. Okay. So blank town. I'm gonna go for. Okay, I got it. Ooh, good answers. Good answers. So I got my answer here. I'm gonna pop it here for now. And I'm going to now read off answers that are not my answer. So if I say this, that means it's not the answer. So we got 30 seconds left. Down, uptown, no. Downtown, Beantown, no. Chinatown, no. Ghost Town, no. Uptown Funk, no. Old Town, no. Zoo Town, no. Pokemon Town, no. Go To Town, no. Flynn Town, no. Rat Town. Gunky Town, no. Old Town Road, no. Good guess though. Crosstown, Rat Town. All right, that's the timer. I'm gonna give it a couple more seconds to come in, but I don't yet see it. Funky Town, Get Out of Town, Downtown, Disney, Main town. All right. Let's see. Let's see if anybody got it. No, don't see it. I think I might have got you. I think I might have got you. No way. Dude, are you serious? I'm certain that is O. How did you get that, CV? I should use my other one because nobody said that one. CV got it. Bro, are you serious? The chat wins. Give it up to CV. CV, I'm going to put you on the list. Literally the only one to get that. I should have done the other one. I had two more that I could have done. The other one, the other ones were Pallet Town, which I don't know if anybody wrote that. Actually, Pallet Town. Many people said Pallet Town. Okay, of course, Pokemon, right? And the other one was Lazy Town. Did anybody say Lazy? Yes, the band. O-Town. I can't believe you got that. You stole it from me. But did anybody say Lazy Town? Because Lazy Town is a show for kids that's really scary looking, but it is an actual show. Lazy Town is a real thing. Lazy Town. See, I should have said this one. But Lazy Town. This is the cast of Lazy Town. It's a very scary show. I don't know if you maybe recognize this girl. I should have said Lazy Town. I knew I should have said Lazy Town. Darn it. CV, pulling out the win. Boomtown, good one too. We are the chat. We always win. Thanks everyone. We won. I don't see Lazy. Yeah, I don't see Lazy. Oh yes, you did read Lazy. Okay. All right. Let's do another one. You like that game? Okay, let's do one more. All right. We got left blank. Hello? Left blank. Left blank. Left blank. Okay, left blank. So I'm going to put the timer on. I'm going to think of an answer. Left blank. What time is it? Okay, we said that time. Left blank. This one's a little bit harder. I had so many good ideas for the last one. I can't believe, CV, that you got O-Town. Left. Okay, I got it. I got it. So we got a minute left. Keep the answers coming in. But I got my answer here. It is now official. I cannot change it. All right. Left Lazy Town. Left Alone. I remember Lazy Town. That was my daughter's favorite show. No way. O-Town is a band. Yeah, O-Town is a band. It was a band that was actually put together by P. Diddy on Making the Band. It was a reality show that had a bunch of guys try out and audition, and then there was the remaining 5 who became the band. And I remember specifically watching an episode of a news show or of some kind where they came on as a guest, and it was terrible. Like, they were out of pitch. There was a couple songs that were actually really good, but they just like broke up after that. Okay. Left to the imagination. CV. It's not it, but that's a good one. Left wing, left minded, left flank, left over, left downtown, left-handed putter. Ooh, Kevin. Left off center, left wing, left flank. 1, 2. 1, 2. Okay, left standing in the rain. All right, I'm going to go where the left guesses started, and I'm going to see if anybody got what I got. So far, I haven't seen it, but I said that last time, and then I got screwed over by CV. So, left-handed, left behind, left U, left shoe, left wing, left foot, left hand, left lefty, or just lefty. That's a good guess. I was thinking of just adding a Y on there, because you can do just left being a part of a word or part of a multiple string of words. Left me at the altar. Oh, Steve. It's kind of sad. Left for dead. Ooh, good one. Left to the imagination. Left hand guitar. Left Twix. Left wing. Left, 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 right, left. Left, 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 right, left. Nice. Left field, left flank. I was thinking left field, but no. Left family, friendly peeps. Left hand blinker. Okay, I don't see mine yet. Left-handed. Left-handed hammer. Left-handed. Left-handers. Call me a super fan. I'm not creepy, I promise. Left empty-handed. Left of center. Left overs. Left, right, left. Left-handed putter. Left things alone. Ooh, these are good. Left off center. Okay, I don't see it. I don't see it. But I'm scared because the last time I showed you something. What was the one? Count Dracula? Or Count Dracula I got wrong? You remember that? Okay. I don't see it, but here is my answer. Left-handed glove. Left-handed glove. So chat, if I in fact got this right, meaning nobody else guessed it, you have to approve that I got this. That I got this. Left-handed glove. Left-handed glove. Left-brained. Wow, good answer. Left-handed. Count Chocula. Yeah, it was Count Chocula. I'm new to this channel, but love the content. Thank you, McKellen. Appreciate that. Left-handed glove. So I was thinking about baseball, getting a left-handed glove, right-handed glove, that kind of thing. So let me know if I'm good, if I actually got this one. Count Chocula. Yeah, you remember that? That was so dumb. Hey, what's up? I just tuned in. What's up, Dragonfly? Good to see you here. So I win. So close. Good one. Hope someone said that. Yeah, I don't think anybody said left-handed glove. So we'll count it. We'll count it an even tie right now. We'll count it an even tie. So thank you so much. That's the one that is pulled off to declare a duel, right? Yeah, maybe if there's time, we'll do a duel at the end. But we're going to spin the wheel a couple more times. We're going to add more names to the list because right now there are that many names. I should add my name because I won that one. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, cool. Let's spin the wheel again and let's have some fun. All right, that is valid. I own many gloves because my costume's higher business. Ah, cool. Oh, whoops. What do we get? We got questions. Okay, I'm going to do 3 minutes of questions. And so give yourself a pat on the back. We're going to do 3 minutes of questions, rapid fire. As soon as I see the first question come in, I'm going to answer it. And then I'm going to answer as many as I can for 3 minutes. We had a record 15 questions answered last time in 5 minutes. But we're going to go shorter because I want to spin the wheel a couple more times, get more names on the list so we can do the giveaway. I thought you for sure I had all left covered. I saw you guessing all the lefts. Left-handed hammer, left-handed scissors, I think somebody guessed, but nobody got left-handed glove, which I know is a common left-handed thing. So what does 1-1 mean all win? Does 1-1 mean we all win? Yes, CV, yes it does. Okay, that was really fun. Thank you for whoever asked us to play that again because I got some redemption there. Count Chocolate. Count Chocolate. So bad. So bad. Okay. Question from Bill. Best mentor ever. Let's start the timer. I think, it's hard to choose a best mentor ever for me because I've had many mentors over time. When I first started, it was a certain group of people, the guys over at Internet Business Mastery. I sort of unlocked the next level to then have me start to think of people like Tim Ferriss and Ramit Sethi as mentors. And it kind of keeps going depending on what it is that I'm trying to do. So I think the most important thing is, number one, know what it is what you're trying to do. And number two, find a mentor who can help you get there. For me right now, it's definitely Michael Hyatt and a few others, Shalene Johnson, who definitely have had business and family blended well, very together in a way that doesn't make them feel like they're gone or disappeared. Mew or Mewtwo? Mew for sure. Mew is way too cute. Question, favorite superhero? I'm a big fan of Iron Man. As you can see, got an Iron Man right there. Also like Captain America, and I'm also a big fan of Ant-Man, in fact. Ariel says, your best spontaneous idea. It's the ones where we're sort of just driving along, and we just, for whatever reason, just kind of take the next exit and just drive sort of, perpendicular to try and find like a coffee shop or something. I don't know necessarily if that's what you're asking for, but just I love when there are moments like that, especially when we're traveling, we're out somewhere, we're just like, hey, we weren't planning for this, but let's just go down that road and see what's there. And sometimes the most amazing things are there, and that's what I love. Tina says, what is something you always have wanted as a kid and have still never gotten? A PlayStation 1. Many of you know the story. Back when PS1 came out, it was at the same time that Sega Saturn came out. I asked my dad for a PS1. All my friends were getting PS1s. We were all going to get different games and share them together. And that way we didn't have to all buy duplicate games and we can have sleepovers and stuff. And my dad got me a Sega Saturn instead because he said that the guy at GameStop or whatever the equivalent was at the time said that the Sega Saturn was going to connect to this thing called the internet much faster than PS1. And that's what my dad got me, a Sega Saturn. And I was shunned from the group. I wasn't able to go out. Like, honestly, I had not yet gotten invited to sleepovers because I didn't have any games. I didn't want to own any PS games because I had a Sega Saturn and I played Sega Rally and Virtual Cop. Anyway, a little bitter about that for sure. Should I send my Pikachu VMAX into Beckett, says Luke. I think it depends on your condition, obviously. I would only send things personally to Beckett if it had a chance to get a black label. If it was like absolutely pristine and perfect and it had that chance, I think Beckett, that's where you get the most value for those really, really pristine cards. Otherwise, I think a PSA 10 might be better. That being said, PSA is definitely backed up right now. So depending on the condition and what you plan to do with it, it might be worth going express or even regular to have it come back in a month versus, a year in bulk. First time saw Pat with a beard. What's up, Rohit? Yeah, it is in fact me. What is your favorite console game? Still has to be old school Super Mario Brothers 2. It was the first game I ever beat, and I beat it many times, and it was very impressive to my friends because they all were playing Mario 1 and Mario 3, and Mario 2 was so different. There's a really cool story about Mario 2. Does that beard itch? It used to. It definitely did back a year ago when it was started, but now, no, it doesn't itch at all. It's just annoying to have things like buffalo wings or anything with like ranch dressing because it just like, this is the universal symbol for, I think you know what I mean, just gets in there. Whew. Okay. Have I ever visited Ireland? I have not. But I would love to. I would absolutely love to. It's definitely on my list because I am part Irish. Cool. So thank you for that. I'm going to do a forced giveaway. Yay. So I'm going to add 5 more names to the list, and then we're going to select the names of the winners. And after that, we're going to pick our new secret word of the week. And the secret word of the week is a word that I have to include in every single stream until the next, and I go live daily. So we got Steve Vigas here. Steve Vigas. It's number 1. Scrolling up, letting my cursor land on Karen Monet. I think, are you on here? You are on here already, so I'm going to skip you. Next, we got Mr. Sir. Mr. Sir. And again, we're giving away 3 copies of my book, Superfans, signed, actually. We got Peasant Uprising. Just pour it in my mouth, I'm late. Yeah, that was related to a brand standing, just for those of you who came in later and are taking that out of context. Uprising. So that's 3. Let's pick 2 more. Good luck. We got Ariel Anderson, who is also on the list already. Okay, scrolling up. We got Shonda, Real Food and Drinks. We got Shonda. And last but not least, we have Nicole Persaud. Nicole Persaud. Very cool. So here's the list of all the names. Congratulations, everybody. I'm going to copy and paste that into the wheel of names, and we're going to run our giveaway. And then after that, we're going to choose our secret word of the day. So, of the week, actually. So here is the wheel of names. Let's delete that. Let's go in here. All right, let's shuffle them around. Good luck. We're going to pick 3 winners again, and these are the people who will win a copy of my book, Superfans, signed by yours truly. So good luck, and here we go. Winner number 1. I'll tell you how to redeem it in just a minute, but good luck. We got, is it going to keep it? Oh, it went to Satwick. Wow, Satwick. Sniping it from Peasant Uprising. Wow, that was just last minute there. Satwick, congratulations. Winner number 2. Winner number 2 is Mr. Michael Short. Congratulations, Michael. Very good. Remove. And finally, our final winner of the day is, I'll conduct the band here, Ariel. Congratulations, Ariel. Well done to all the winners. So Ariel, Michael, and Satwick, all you have to do is send an email to pat@patflynn.com to redeem your prize. Again, a signed copy of my book, Superfans, Let's Go, and we'll have some fun. Hopefully you enjoy that, whether you want to read it or use it as a doorstop. So either way, I appreciate you, and I'm looking forward to now crowdsourcing our favorite thing in the world, which is the, what is it? The word of the week. So we're going to crowdsource for 2 minutes, and then we're going to spin. We're going to see what word will be the secret word that I have to include into every single stream. Tomorrow we're going to start at 9 a.m. Pacific. Again, 9 a.m. Pacific, and that will be when we do some website and YouTube channel reviews. So I need to crowdsource some. I need to crowdsource from you the words that we will have in the wheel that we will then select. So hit me up with any words that you think would be funny or interesting or just, whatever, to say on a live stream that I have to include. If I don't include it in my live stream, you guys will know, and I have to do a watch your mouth on Friday next week if I miss any. So auspicious. We got feng shui. We got capsule. Actually, pickles. Cranium. Bumblebee. Capsule. Crumple. Duder. We got ratatouille. We got ratatouille, kombucha. We got space continuum. I'm going to go here so we can see this all being put there. We got dinosaur. We got belly laugh. Bedazzled. We got supreme. Iron Pika. Oh man, that's gonna be a hard one if I get that one. We got luscious. We got rattled. We got outhouse. We got jinxed. We got, what was that one? We got Sparta. This is Sparta. Is my Sparta thing still here? Oh no, not that one. This one? This one? Nope, they're gone. Okay. Mars rover. Ancestor. Razzle Dazzle. There's a song called Razzle Dazzle. Transmorgify. What is that? Transmorgify. Perpendicular, says Uncle Bill. Fortified. Bigantic. A Bigantic. That'd be really fun. Pikachu, sure. Okay, we got, we're going to go for 3 more entries. Voluminous. Voluminous? Voluminous? Is that voluminous? Okay. Doppelganger. And finally, that guy gets it. Bedextrous. Okay. Wow. Okay. That's going to be very interesting. So let's see what we get here. We're going to shuffle these around and see what we get. 3, 2, 1. The secret word of the week this coming week will be auspicious. Wow. Auspicious. I need to look that up. Define auspicious. Conducive to success. Favorable. Giving of being sign of future success. Okay. This is an auspicious word. Did I use that right? All right, let's pick a second word just for fun. This is a bonus one. If I don't get it, I don't get penalized, but this is just for fun. Ooh, bedazzled, I think. Cool. Yay. All right. Thank you, everybody, for coming in today. I appreciate you ending right on time. Auspicious will be the word of the week. And I hope you have an auspicious day. Yeah? Not suspicious, auspicious. Anyway, I'm going to look up some stuff to make sure I don't mess that up. But anyway, thank you so much for today. I appreciate you. Congrats to all the winners. Congrats, and thanks for being here. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow, 9 a.m. Pacific, noon Eastern, and we'll have some more fun reviewing websites and YouTube channel reviews. Happy Pokemon Day. Happy Pokemon Week. Pokemon Day is tomorrow. Good luck to everybody who's doing some Pokemon stuff. Anyway, thank you. Take care. Peace out. And as always, Team Flynn for the win.
This is the income stream to help you achieve your dream. All while we keep it clean. This is the income stream. It's the kind of show where you can come and go, but then you leave inspired with no fee required. The income stream with Pat Flynn.
All right. Let's go. Thank you so much again for today. I appreciate you. Now it's time for an interview that I have. So I'm going to get my mic ready. We're going from one thing to the next, y'all. Thank you so much for today. I appreciate you. Peace out. Take care. And as always, you're awesome. Team Flynn for the win.
Bruh.